What up, everybody? It's your boy back at you guys with a crypto wrap up. Man, I'm just sitting over here chilling on ONG right now. If you guys don't know, ONG is a new social platform coming out that is made to be integrated with cryptocurrencies. And my mic loud? Because it was kind of touching my face just now. But yeah, it's made to integrate cryptocurrencies into the platform. I think Golem and Waves and other types of cryptocurrencies are supported in here. Um, Eventually, guys, I see ONG taking over Facebook as a means of social media simply because ONG is privatized and you're not gonna have to worry about your information being on here and being sold to third parties and all this other stuff that was going on with all these other social media platforms. Like, I know you guys have noticed that if you look up something on the internet, it'll just pop up on your Facebook. All this different stuff that's going on right now as far as your privacy and what you do. That's why I really appreciate things like, oh, just these type of introductions into the world as far as new platforms that people can use as, like, whether it's social media, search engines, browsers, all these different things that people are essentially moving forward in as far as being a private entity, or just keeping your information out of other people's hands. Essentially, that's why Civic is definitely going to take off. ONG is definitely going to take off. I'm actually might slowly but surely making a transition from Facebook onto ONG. Eventually, I'm never gonna be on Facebook. I'll probably be posting on ONG more than I'll post on Facebook, and it's more crypto central here too. You really don't really see people on here at the moment, at this present point in time, people that are just posting like regular stuff. You may see it, but more than likely that person, if you're here right now, you're involved in cryptocurrencies, point blank, period. And it's a good environment. Besides Facebook. Like, whoa, there's a lot of people posting some crazy stuff already. But yeah, guys, you guys definitely check it out. This actually they call me Dan, and she posted a preview of what the new UI is gonna look like, and it looks crazy, man. It looks really fun. I think you can even make GIFs as your freaking your cover photo too. That's pretty funny. But yeah, guys, ONG is definitely going to be the future. I honestly have a lot of faith in this platform taking off. A lot of faith. I honestly think this can beat Facebook. I definitely think this thing can beat Facebook. But yeah, um, moving on, guys. Crypto news, like, nothing really big in the crypto markets today. Bitcoin is at $3,607 right now. Ethereum at 252. Markets are still in recovery phase. You know, Regardless of the fact that it doesn't matter if China is here or not, they did affect the market to an extent, but the market is not correcting. Then we had that FUD from Satoshi and Jamie, Mr. Demon, and right now the markets are in a recovery phase. But don't worry, this is still a perfect time for you guys to get in on things that you guys probably couldn't before. Let me say go. Actually, let's look at the mm, look at the rankings for 24-hour volume. Bitcoin is number one, Ethereum being number two, Litecoin three, Cash is four, Tether is five, Qtum is number six, untraded volume for the day, 2.41%. Ethereum Classic, then it's Ripple. Funny, Qtum's up there. Monero, definitely. Omise Go is number 10. Omise Go is a top pick. That and Qtum, they're definitely good coins and definitely are going to be going places in the future. Neo is number 12. Neo's still hanging in there. Edgeless, Rise is up as well. Was like 15 cents if you guys listen to Currency's um, vlog, and you guys would know he was talking about Rise. He forgot to mention it. But yeah, Rise has been doing really well. EOS is up, top 20. Then we have Basic Attention Token, BAT, and InfChain. It's new, never heard of InfChain. INF, 212 Satoshis, no real market cap. It's weird. No supply. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe it's a pump. You never know. The world's crazy. Oh, let's get into the main meat. 7 reasons why China shut down Bitcoin exchanges. Now let's get into the actual points. Let's save a lot of room and a lot of space. Lack of licensing. First point. Financial institutions are required to obtain licenses to carry out business such as by the Banking Regulatory Commission and the China Insurance Regulatory Commission. However, he noted that at present, China's domestic virtual currency trading platforms lack the legal license, which leads to the virtual currency trading platforms free from the existing regulatory system. It's a huge business risk. The nature of Bitcoin. The mechanism of limiting the amount of encrypted money by specific code is controversial. A new encryption system may be invented. The existing algorithm can also be tampered with. The issuance of encrypted money may also increase. In addition, he pointed to Bitcoin's high price volatility. According to the professor, digital currencies lack a clear value base. He explained that there are no economic fundamentals to assess the supply and demand of Bitcoins and intrinsic value. The market speculative atmosphere results in sharp fluctuations in prices. Investors following the trend blindly could suffer significant losses, he added. Well, yeah, this sounds like somebody who doesn't know what he's talking about. Or thinks he knows what he's talking about. You can't apply normal logic to Bitcoin because Bitcoin is basically the future. It's an ascension. You can't apply what you know now to that. You can't hold it. Bitcoin is evolving. So you can take yourself out of it if you want. Now this is the main thing that I understand why they did shut down the exchanges. Well, not shut down the exchanges, but I would say just shut down ICOs. Just ICOs, if anything, don't allow your members to participate in ICOs for now until it gets more regulated. But money laundering pyramid schemes, as you guys all know, can be used for money laundering and financial fraud, as well as to avoid foreign exchange controls. Virtual currency has no borders. Cross-border payments through virtual currency can avoid foreign exchange controls, and there is a greater need to guard against anonymous transactions for countries and economies where capital projects are not fully open. Some pyramid schemes and fraudulent activities leverage digital currencies. Yup. A lot of ICOs had nothing behind those curtains. Market manipulation and security concerns. Then we have the darknet. Man, that's nothing new. Darknet transactions. You guys aren't saying anything new. Market manipulation and security concerns. Anyone investing tens of millions of dollars will be able to easily manipulate the price, sending it skyrocketing, he explained. Any losses are passed on to ordinary investors with less information in a disadvantaged position, he detailed. That's why you have to do your research. Data risk and information security risks are intertwined. Like this right here, to be honest, that he's talking about Bitcoin, and I understand market manipulation can be, involved in other like altcoins, but the main one they're talking about is Bitcoin. I don't see why they had to shut down the different exchanges. He elaborated the security system is not strong. Hackers can access Bitcoins, which will lead to a large amount of data loss at the Bitcoin exchange and irreparable damage, he added. So yeah, that's Professor Yang. Who is Professor Yang? A professor at China's Renmin University has offered his interpretation. So this is just a professor at a university. It's not an actual like guy in the government. Not actually a part of the China's financial sector. He's just giving his interpretation of why they shut it down. So guys, you can take it with a grain of salt, or you can just build on his reasoning behind the shutdown, but it's whatever. And for those of you who are into gold and just tangible assets like silver, gold is actually finally reaching a correction right here. Gold was up 1,360. It maybe close a little bit above that. Yeah, close a little bit above 1,360, and now it corrected, and gold is touching $1,300 apparently. It will touch 1,300. Not from this chart though. This is probably an older chart, but apparently. Okay, no, it's saying it's likely to test the $1,300 level. but the correction is around 1323. Still, it's a good opportunity to load people, especially if you like building up your tangible assets like gold. As the world moves um, their currencies more into, how can I put this, more prominent places, because the US dollar is weakening and you can't, it's not going to be around forever. China is making a large effort to really kick the dollar out of a lot of transactions made around the world. The yuan is starting to show up everywhere. Being from Jamaica, I see it a lot. China's actually bought up a lot of spots in the Caribbean island. Now, another thing I wanted to bring to people's attention, I predict that the actual daily traded volume in the cryptocurrency world, given another 2 years, 3 years, it's definitely going to be in the hundreds of billions or trillions. Because if you guys look at it, the Forex market up today trades on average $5.3 trillion daily in 24-hour volume. Crazy numbers. Then if you look at the stock market, as of May 2017, the stock market has been trading $21.1 trillion. So I can only imagine what happens when the cryptocurrency market matures and everything is moving in that direction with cryptocurrencies and altcoins, what the traded volume is going to be like every day. Because if you guys think about it, they're going to be taking money from here to put into here. It's just crazy just to imagine what the potential is for money. And even then, I said from here to here, not from here to here, but into actual cryptocurrency markets and just exchanges, just to imagine where it can be a couple years from now. The 24-hour traded volume, this, and to be honest with you, really, if you were smart, you could trade between them, because if this money is flowing into cryptocurrencies, like if there was a cryptocurrency bubble right here, if this money from Forex is flowing into this bubble right here, if you were smart, you would take advantage of this and be trading between them. Stock market ain't going nowhere. Stock market is always going to be powerful. It's always going to be top dog. But cryptocurrencies has the potential to overtake the Forex market. That's what I believe, honestly, because altcoins are coming up and they're definitely going to be new forms or preferred methods of making profit. I'm not to say that Forex is going to die or anything, but I definitely can see the cryptocurrency market catching up and possibly doing crazier numbers than the Forex market in the future. Not to say that's going to be anytime soon, but definitely one day, everybody, one day it's definitely going to be, a beast of its own. It's a beast right now, but it's not the beast that these two are, but it's going to get there eventually. WCX, for those of you who don't know, WCX, you guys can come on here, register, get your 50 free WCEX tokens, and once you get your 50 free WCEX tokens, they're going to give you a referral code. You can give it to your friends. Whenever your friends register, then from there you can also get an additional 50 free coins, and then you just keep passing this out, build up your balance, and once you have a certain amount built up, you guys can actually start receiving payments monthly for holding WCX tokens. Now, remember what I was saying, guys, about the possible 24-hour traded volume of cryptocurrencies going crazy. WCX exchange is going based off, well, if you first started, it's going based off just a $1 billion average daily volume, which is pretty fair. It's a realistic price point to look at for 24-hour volume with the way the cryptocurrency market is now. $1 billion on daily. But if you guys really think about it, like, just look at Forex. If this thing even goes to 100 billion, just the basic amount of tokens that you guys could have, even if you guys only had like 500 tokens or 600 tokens, and it goes to that, you guys would be getting paid $360 a month for the lifetime, as long as WCX is out here, just doing its thing. And I guarantee you, when cryptocurrency starts to catch up, who knows? Like, this may jump to 200 billion, 300 billion. Like, these are just going based off where we're at right now in cryptocurrency. I can only imagine when this thing is, doing things like, challenging forex market in 24-hour volume. Who knows? I don't think it's going to catch up to stock market, because that's like you're like playing with the big boys right there, right in there. Forex is a big boy, but stock market is like grandpappy. That's like progenitor. Like how can you be as great? But the point is, cryptocurrencies has the potential to do just as well as those money markets in its own way, and creating its own lane. So definitely, I look forward to seeing the future of cryptocurrencies, especially when they can do numbers like this on exchanges where $100 billion average in daily volume is, normal. It's actually, it may get to a point where that's even lacking, or it's like, dang, we did 200 billion yesterday. Why are we doing 100? Stuff like that. I just really look forward to the future of it. Um, well, yeah, everybody, definitely come check out ONG. Make an account, everybody. Go ahead, add me. Um, I'm really trying to push my life in a blockchain direction, because a lot of these new advancements and progress that people are making with their projects in the crypto world, they have real life implications that you can really use these things in real life and secure yourself, and really just take yourself off the grid. Like, that's, I feel like if you're involved in cryptocurrencies, you basically are already trying to take yourself off the grid. If that's the reason, like, more likely than not, most people are involved in cryptocurrencies for that. Like, they probably heard about it, because of money, the possible to make a lot of money. But if you're a real crypto head, a real Bitcoin head, you're in here because of decentralization. You're in here because you're off the grid. You're in here because your information, your transactions, it's all private. I mean, that should be the whole goal of this, just making advancements in the real world and integrating it into cryptocurrencies, and then taking this thing to the next level. But that's it for today, everybody. It's your boy CG. I'll come back at you guys tomorrow with another coin overview and another wrap up. All right, peace. I'm out.